Fighting the world is one thing, but fighting yourself? That's the hardest war you'll ever face. The doubts, the fears, the habits pulling you backward, you become your own battlefield. And the only way out is through the mountain you've built inside. Welcome back to Quicklit Summaries. Today, we're breaking down The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. This book is raw, honest, and deeply personal. It's not about quick fixes. It's about facing the real reasons you keep sabotaging your own growth and learning how to turn that pain into power. If you've ever felt stuck, lost, or like you're in your own way, this one's for you. Introduction. The Mountain Is You is written by Brianna Wiest and published in 2020. The Mountain Is You tackles a universal truth. We often sabotage ourselves, not because we're broken, but because we're scared. Brianna Wiest blends psychology, emotional intelligence, and spiritual insight to show how we can stop living on autopilot and start building the life we're actually meant for. Let's dive into the 8 key ideas that can change the way you see yourself and the mountain you're facing. 1. Self-sabotage isn't failure, it's fear. We often think self-sabotage means we're lazy, weak, or broken. But Wiest explains it's actually a survival response, your brain protecting you from perceived emotional threats. You procrastinate not because you're unmotivated, but because deep down, success feels unsafe. You avoid love or risk because failure feels too painful. The truth is, self-sabotage once helped you survive, but now it's stopping you from growing. Awareness helps you replace fear-based habits with conscious, aligned choices. 2. Emotions are instructions. We're taught to suppress negative emotions, anger, sadness, fear, but emotions aren't the enemy, they're information. According to Wiest, emotions point you toward what's unresolved. Anxiety might signal lack of safety. Resentment could show you a boundary is being crossed. Instead of avoiding feelings, learn to sit with them and ask, "What are you trying to tell me?" Because emotional healing isn't about control. It's about understanding. 3. Your identity shapes your limits. Your entire life is shaped by the beliefs you hold about who you are. If you believe you're not smart enough, strong enough, or worthy of success, you'll unconsciously prove that belief true. Wiest calls this the identity trap. To grow, you have to challenge the old version of yourself, the one built on fear, past wounds, and outdated stories, and step into the identity of who you want to become. Change starts with seeing yourself differently. 4. Discomfort is a gateway, not a threat. We're wired to avoid discomfort, but Wiest says discomfort is the signal that growth is happening. Whether it's setting boundaries, starting therapy, or quitting a toxic job, the discomfort that comes with change is not a sign to stop. It's a sign to keep going. The pain you fear won't destroy you. It's the pain you ignore that silently does. Growth demands you get uncomfortable enough to evolve. 5. Healing requires responsibility. Yes, people have hurt you, and no, it's not your fault. But healing can't begin while you're waiting for an apology or holding on to blame. Wiest emphasizes that responsibility isn't about fault, it's about taking your power back. You're responsible for what happens next, for your boundaries, your choices, and how you rewrite your story. Healing starts when you stop waiting for change and become the change. 6. Your future is built in small shifts. We romanticize big transformations, but Wiest reminds us that true change happens in micro moments. Waking up early one day, saying no when it's hard, choosing peace over chaos. These little shifts compound into a new reality. You don't need to leap, you need to step. And each small, intentional act tells your nervous system, "I'm safe now. We can grow." Consistency is what turns healing into becoming. 7. Let go to move forward. If you're still carrying past pain, old identities, or toxic patterns, you're not free, you're stuck. Wiest says letting go isn't weakness. It's a choice to stop bleeding from the same wound. You can't rise while holding on to everything that broke you. Letting go creates space for clarity, new energy, aligned relationships, and peace. You don't move on by forgetting. You move on by finally releasing. 8. The Mountain is You. This is the book's core truth. You are both the obstacle and the path. The mountain isn't something outside of you. It's your fear of being seen, your avoidance of pain, your resistance to change. But here's the good news. You're also the one who can climb it. Wiest shows that real transformation comes when you stop avoiding the hard parts of yourself and start rising through them. This isn't self-help, it's self-confrontation, and that's where true healing begins. Conclusion. The mountain is you is a call to face yourself with honesty, compassion, and courage. It reminds us that healing is not fixing what's broken, it's uncovering what's been buried. So ask yourself, what part of you is still standing in your way? If this hit deep, drop a comment. What's your mountain? Like the video, subscribe for more transformative reads, and keep climbing.